We look at another thing coming up here, coming from the politics news, DC news now. You know what I'm saying? By Alexandra Bolton 2 days ago. Remember, this is a late edition. You know what I'm saying? The inside the secret mansion Schumer deal. You know what I'm saying? Even Democrats shocked. GOP feels betrayed. Oh yeah, that's him right there. That's it right there. You see? You see? You know what I'm saying? The West Virginia Joe Manchin, the even Democrat of West Virginia, and Senate Majority Chuck the Duck Schumer of New York reached their agreement on a major tax and climate deal. Reached their agreement on major tax climate package Tuesday evening, but kept it a closely guarded secret. And this is supposed to be our leadership. Okay, okay. Stocks. Recession confirms. The recession is now confirmed. JetBlue steals Spirit deal. Apple earning on top. On tap. You know what I'm saying? The economic recession and so forth. You know, and like I said, when they pull this stuff, they make billions of dollars. And that goes for the rich as well. They make billions and zillions of dollars. While you're down here in mass of confusion, you're jumping left, you're jumping right, like Jack in the motherfucking box. That goes for them. That Jack in the box whoop is them. You know what I'm saying? You're jumping around and they got you jumping like a Jack in the box. They're driving your mind to the left and they're driving your mind to the right. And they drive your mind up the hill tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because you are not paying attention and you should not be used that way. The people have the power by the Constitution to stand up and not be no goddamn protest. They have a right to stand up and be in the House of Congress and talk and make sure that policies for the people as a whole are passed and protected in all ways. We're not seeing this. We see a bunch of scratching and scraping and a whole bunch of election going here and going there. The GOP official refused to certify primary. This is how Republicans are planning to steal elections. Yeah, okay. We don't need to hear none of that because they ain't stealing shit. You did it for 47 years, maybe 50 to 60. It went out there. Mark Cuban said Americans shouldn't have to pick between rent, food, and medicine. You got that right. But as long as a demon Democrat is in there, we got to pick. We got to definitely be in that situation. And as long as they keep voting demon Democrats back into office in that presidency and not shaking it up from time to time, it's going to be that. Zelensky warns over there in Ukraine that harvest from Ukraine, one of the world's largest supplier of wheat, will be cut in half. We don't grow wheat in the United States anymore. Pay the farmers right. Support your farmers. Record temperatures are sending UPS drivers to the hospital. Now they're demanding heat protection. And I can't believe they didn't get them people heat protection in them big ass goofy trucks they be driving. You're full of garbage. They should have AC and all kinds of shit up in them trucks. You know what I'm saying? Hot as it is, and they're sitting right by the fucking engine. Because it's a van. Most of the engines is right underneath them, close to them. If you ever look at those trucks carefully, you know what I'm saying? So I can imagine it gets hot in those trucks. You know what I'm saying? And the UPS should be ashamed of itself. All the money that you're making, you piece of garbage. You need to help the drivers out and stop playing around. New York City joins New York in disaster emergency declaration. Man, you know, if they're gonna blow it up, you know what I'm saying? I hate to say it that way, but if you're gonna annihilate and wipe us off, because if you drop a nuclear bomb, it'll kill everything moving. If you in the way of it and not for miles and miles of it, gonna level and kill everything. You wouldn't even have time to run. So that you're full of garbage with this nuclear scare bullshit that Biden cocked up over there in Ukraine and Nancy Pelosi over there cocking up with Taiwan. You know what I'm saying? Biden nominates abortion rights lawyers in the U.S. Supreme Court case in federal judgeship. See how he's trying to make moves and throwing out all this wordplay and these different moves he's making? It's all to make you think that the demon Democrats care about your abortion rights more than the Republicans in all ways. This is what they're doing. They're using that as a trick for you to vote only for them. They are scared to come out that office because they know if they come out, they will be convicted and their crimes will be exposed. So they got a big plan for that, and they ain't gonna stop until you actually vote them back into office and get your ass back under the same bullshit tonight. Especially when it comes to 91% of black people voting Democrat. DC schools, we see that it has a juice problem. Mandates could hit black students the hardest. Why black students the hardest? And if black students is foolish enough to follow behind that, well, your choice is your choice. Because, I'm not going to keep running around doing that. You know what I'm saying? We should know by now. Billionaire investors Ray Dialogue or whatever it is warns U.S. can't keep spending and bring down inflation. And that is true. And that is true. You know what I'm saying? The top Florida educational officials tell schools they have no obligation to follow new federal Title X non-discrimination guidelines. Yeah, okay. Just like they're bringing. You see the garbage? The name of election workers, witness found on Oath Keepers suspect death list. And she expect no less. You expect because you're lying. You are a liar, and I don't believe nothing she has to say, nor her mother. I believe they're bull. You know what I'm saying? They're working for the demon Democrats, and they're being paid hundreds of dollars, millions of dollars to pull the garbage that they are doing. And they're running right along with the January 6th, talking all this bill, and it's a whole bunch of scheming and lying, and they were put there to do just that. You know what I'm saying? The trend is clear. Now polls show Kemp and Warnock leading on the ticket, and they should. If they're Republicans, they should be. The Republicans alarmed as Arizona Republicans set to nominate election denier for post. He should, they're gonna elect whoever they want to elect. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? New Jersey police tap into secret state database that contains DNA quickly taken from every baby born. Mhm. Jesse Jackson writes letter to Sesame Place owner SeaWorld urging boss to employ black executives and hire black owned whatever. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well he's talking something. Go ahead, Jesse. Instead of talking about bringing on the goddamn filibuster. Hopeless nation. 2 in 3 Americans don't think um, they'll ever see positive social change. So do I, unless we get it together. Why are we playing that game about not seeing social change or change in any social understanding as a unity understanding? We ain't got to live in the same house or be in the same neighborhood or the same block, because I don't want that. But if we don't come together when it comes to the political and leave it up to these old goats like Nancy, dumb knucklehead Pelosi, and the rest of them banana boats running with Biden, Obama and Clinton and all of the rest of them going all the way back, you know what I'm saying, to now, you know what I'm saying, we in trouble. We in deep shit. Because Nancy Pelosi's washed up and she needs to get out. She got billions in her pocket from inside trading while she raising taxes and talking about not giving you a healthy steaming of at least $50,000. But her pocket, I bet you she made $100 million on your goddamn head. In a banned tweet at the top state media uh, commentator reportedly said China could uh, forcibly dispel Pelosi's plane and shoot it down if it flies to Taiwan. What good would that do? This is coming from the foreign politics. What good would that do? She needs to get out of government. I don't know about all that shit she's doing over there, but when it comes to over here in the United States, she needs to go. She needs to go. Y'all need to get her out of there. Her and every old fart, because we need some new voices in there. Young, fresh voices that are not a sellout and not on the tape, especially when it comes to the black people. Researchers found people who eat fish have a high risk of skin cancer. Okay, well, that coming from U.S. and World Reports. You know what I'm saying? Then we have one for the business, the U.S. to sell additional 20 million barrels of oil from strategic reserve. Yeah.